college football assembled here. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Boilermakers offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's a quick grab. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And it's caught. Touchdown, Purdue.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every single play.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be down at the 35. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Purdue. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Boilermakers will have to kick this away.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Handing off on the draw play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Number 25 with the carry.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21, Penn State, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Purdue has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue. Well, The call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
Hey, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Snags a quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Okay, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory, but you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Game makes it second and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep here. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Penn State, 14.
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short on the first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball handed off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Boilermakers will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for
you. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And the runner takes off to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Purdue. And this one is getting ugly.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Lawrence. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's third down for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
49.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made after a big gain.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Wow, juked the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they...
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Boilermakers will send their punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
2nd and long now at the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense going backwards those last two plays. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.